What's up? It's the Brunch Breakdown. Didi out here in Los Angeles. Chris and Dan are in Pittsburgh. And today on the show, Chris just got back from church. He must be really feeling the Holy Ghost.
He was Lieutenant Dan right there for a second. Forrest Gump kind of wave right there.
I caught the spirit today, boys.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, man. Well, today on the show, we're going to be talking our hottest football takes, because football, depending on who you are, starts either this week. It started already, or it starts next week. So we're going to be talking about that. And we got a sports brunch court that I'm excited about, and we just got more. It's the Brunch Breakdown. Dan, let everybody know where they can find us.
If you haven't figured it out by now, it's anywhere podcasts are available. Okay? New episode every Wednesday. Right. Follow, subscribe, wherever you like to listen, and the episode's going to come right to you. That's simple. Okay? Every Wednesday. Video pods are also available. You see our beautiful faces and Chris's fantastic wave that you missed as we opened up the show. A brunch court, typically reserved for food, but yes, sports brunch court today. There's a visual. You're going to need to see it to believe it. Trust me. So check out the visuals. That is on our YouTube page, our Facebook page, and right in the Spotify app. Also on Wednesday, however, a little bit more timely, those premiere at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, at any time you would like to watch after that. We are on social media and at social media at Brunch Breakdown. Okay, follow us there. What do you think about the new clips? Eh? What do you think? What do you think?
Dude,
tell us about them.
I have so many. You guys have to, the reminders you send me. You're like, Chris, you're supposed to do this thing. Why haven't you done it yet? You guys have. Now that I'm doing clips, you have to do. I have like 8 of them. I just haven't dropped them. You guys have to remind me.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Consider this reminder 1. We'll continue to do so. But yeah, new format, the clips. Love them. Love them. Let us know what you think. At Brunch Breakdown, and then of course, we're going to close the show with music, as we always do. We put that into a playlist for you. We call that The Sounds of Brunch. That is updated every Friday, exclusively on Spotify. Just tell Siri and Alexa, hey, play me The Sounds of Brunch this week. What's up?
You know, a lot of people think that Brunch Court is just our way of like breaking down the newest form of Lucky Charms that's been created. But like its initial purpose was to allow us to be Judge Judy's of sorts, right?
Yeah.
It's not just specific to food. We've just kind of gravitated to that because I think Dan just frequents some strange websites or something. I don't know how he finds these things. But yeah, I'm excited to slam the gavel down on some non-food related stuff today.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
It'll be a hot topic. I guarantee it.
Well, Chris, get it off your chest. Tell us what went down at church today.
Chris is just happy. This is the last Sunday where he's just like, this is a regular Sunday church and all that. Next Sunday we'll be in Vegas. The Sunday after that, the NFL kicks off. So he's in a good mood.
I'm already worshiping, Dan. I'm already worshiping. So I have 2 things I want to get off my chest that kind of associate with one another. They're not sports related, but I still have to talk about it. I think there were 2 words for us that I think we used a lot when we were younger, like in our 20s, that were kind of like catchphrases or whatever, that eventually people were like, stop saying those words. One of them was legit and the other was clutch. And I learned quickly when those were not in favor anymore because people would tell me so on my social media posts. I'm like, hey, this exercise is super clutch. And people are like, stop it. Okay. So I just want to get out ahead of the ones that are happening right now. One of them's a word, and one of them is how people are actually their body language. Okay. So real language and body language. First off, just everything is not cringe, and we can stop saying that word. It is absolutely cringe to say cringe about everything. Just say you don't like it. Just say, yeah, I don't. It's because it used to be cringe worthy to explain something in more specific, but now they're like, oh, like that type of coffee is cringe. No, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, stop saying that. It doesn't make any sense. The other thing that I can't stand, and this is primarily I think like a female thing. Stop doing this to me in your social media posts. Stop while you're talking, putting all your fingers together like you're trying to squish my nose while you talk. I can't stand it. Just stop it. Find a different way to communicate and express yourself because we're all doing this and everything's cringe. Just stop it. Just separate yourself from the rest of the people on the internet talking and find new ways to do it. Or just like talk normal, okay? I can't stand those two things. And they're happening in real time right now. And so I just want to get out ahead of it and say, like, in 5 years, everybody else is going to say, like, you shouldn't, like, nothing's cringe anymore. It's not now, okay? It's not now, and we can just stop it. So thank you for your time.
I love words. I just do. I love words.
I love words.
But some words stay. I'm always more fascinated by which words end up staying because honestly, I don't think, I mean, I guess it depends on who you're around, I guess, but like, I don't think legit has gone away. So I don't know. I feel like I hang around people who say legit. So I don't know. Like, dope has gone nowhere. It has spanned generations. To the point where I hear people say it in like on Zoom meetings with lots of people. Wow. And I'm like, interesting. That's okay.
Dan, how often does dope get dropped in your meetings at
we do this? And I'm like,
100% never the time. I'm just
saying, but like dope is just around.
I'm just gonna throw that out next week.
You should. Why the hell not?
See what that reaction will be. You just say dope?
All this money is dope.
Dope used to be a bad thing, remember? Like, look at that's dope. Let's flip it. Let's flip it right now. We're doing it. We're going back to the OG dope.
I'm just always more fascinated by the words that just stay the course. So I don't think cringe will stay the course because it's not used in the right context. Because it's not a happy word, right? So like, I feel like it's got to be something that's like that makes people happy. I don't know, but there's a time where old people were saying Nito. They thought that was cool as hell.
Old people? Dan just said that to me yesterday. Come on.
Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, like people were running around saying dynamite. That didn't work. You know?
Yeah.
So
I like words. It's a great point.
I love words, man.
It's a great point. Yeah, no, some of them need to go. I'm with you, Chris. Some of these ones say we got to go. There's just nothing wrong with just, a classic awesome. Awesome. One of my favorite words, awesome. That gets thrown around in my meetings a lot. Awesome. Give me some positive energy. We need some of the classics. Bring some of the classics back. But yeah, I can't wait to find out. Remember when we were like in middle school, sweet was like the word, man. Everything was sweet. Still use it. Sticking around. But some of these words, I don't know who's coming up with these. Too trendy, people. Don't be so trendy. Use a classic.
I think Didi's onto something because sweet was a positive one too.
Yeah. It's the positive ones.
Yeah, we need the positive ones. Yeah,
the ones that give people good feelings. Those are the ones that stay around. Because we all have the words that were like to make fun of someone, which I do my fair share of making fun of lots of people, including all of my friends that I love. But like, those words don't stay. But the good ones, the ones that make you happy, like you said, awesome. Some point, someone was like awesome, and they're like, "What the fuck are you saying?" Like I don't know when that was, but at some point it was
that comes from the Latin word "awesome." I just like, what is that? What's the origination of awesome? I'm so glad it's still here.
But like when you say dope, it makes people happy. Dopamine. You know what that means. You know that made you feel good at some point. So I feel like that's where we're at. Look at the words that stick, the happy ones. Cringe will go away. Just like just like even some of the things we said that you literally can't say or you will get fired anymore that we used to say in high school and middle school about each other.
Yeah. So just watch Entourage and you'll be reminded real quick.
Jesus.
Times were different, my friends. Times were different.
Man. Woo. All right, Danny boy, get it off your chest.
Well, I'll swirl this into a sports related topic to get off my chest this week. Since we're
That
talking
would
sports.
that would be dope, Dan.
Was that dope? Does that give you a little dopamine?
Yeah.
Is that what it does for you?
We're gonna
Is
lose.
that-
We're gonna lose so many listeners.
They're already
on
like,
this
wow,
episode.
everybody dropped off after 4.5 minutes. I don't know
Oh.
why.
Sorry.
But as we get ready, boys and girls, to spend the next 5 months glued to our televisions every Saturday and every Sunday, a lot of articles, for some reason this year in particular, have been written about the cost to watch every NFL game, or the cost to watch every NFL game of your favorite team in market versus out of market. $800, $900. Some of these things are coming in, right, to watch just this season. And you need a bunch of packages. You need a bunch of streaming services. There's all these exclusive games now, right, everywhere. And it all adds up. Boys, this is not going to surprise the two of you, and it shouldn't surprise any of our listeners where I'm going here. So I've been telling you for a long time now, come back to cable.
Oh my God, dude. We're sponsored by Comcast now.
Come back to cable. Okay. Now, yes, if you live out of market of your favorite NFL team, you are shit out of luck, but that's a choice you made. You made a choice to move, or you made a choice to be a fan of a team not in the market that you live in. Those are choices you make. Live with it. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that live in market. Just get cable. Just get cable. Why? All those exclusive games, they're still required to show those on cable in the local market. Netflix, Peacock, Prime, you're getting your home team's game on cable. Okay? You're getting it on cable. You don't need all these subscriptions to add up to watch just your hometown team. Okay? We, gentlemen, over 250 episodes now of the rebirth of the Brunch Breakdown podcast. Congratulations, by the way. We have been champions for cable for a long time. Cable's dope. Cable's awesome. Okay.
It's sweet.
It's sweet.
Listen,
and this is
it's
just
legit.
another perfect example of why you should have never cut the cord in the first place. So get that coax going, plug her back in. We are happy to have you back. Enjoy it while we can. Because unlike awesome, we may not have cable forever. All right? It might not be around forever. So
That's what they
save yourself
said
the
5
headache.
years ago, Dan, when streaming
true.
and guess what? Cable came back even stronger.
Still fighting.
yeah.
Stronger.
This
Still
is not
fighting. Ooh.
it's not the first round against Apollo Creed. This is a 10-round match.
It's true. It's
You
true.
you gotta stay you got staying power. That's what coax
Cable's
is.
still thriving. And so it's just time to come home. Come home to cable. It's that simple.
I will say though, have you guys seen what Sling is doing this football season?
Oh, what?
No, I do not know.
I feel like everybody forgot about Sling, and they're coming in with like actually the coolest thing ever. You can just buy a day pass. You can buy one game. So like if there's one game out of network that you want to get, you could just pay for a day to watch that game without doing like a super long subscription. So Didi, if like Notre Dame's playing Toledo on Peacock and you don't have Peacock, you could just Sling it for one day without like a long-term agreement. Kind of genius. I don't know if it's going to work out for them.
Wow.
You know, because I don't know how many people actually need to do that, but like I'm a psycho, so I probably will do it a few times because I'm obsessed with football. Like I want to watch Utah State play Nevada, and I can't get it on CBS Sports Network. I'm going to do it, but like I don't know that most people are like that, but it's kind of a genius thing to offer.
I mean, I have all the streaming services. I don't know. I see Sling on somebody uses Sling. I think Sling's a big international thing. Sling's on Roku, and I'm always just like, who uses Sling?
Sling's
Always
on
wondered.
Roku. Boy, I don't know. I don't understand.
It's just
now I'm really.
it's just on there. Like, cause I have
service
yeah,
on the
Roku TV,
device
so it's just on there.
that you
And the
plug
things
in.
that are on there are things that I know people use. But Sling is there too. And it's like HBO Max, like Apple TV, like all these things. And it's like Sling. I'm like, who the fuck uses Sling?
Right.
I remember
Sling.
when the Sling box was a big thing.
Yeah.
When I was in college, and this was like 20 years ago. So I remember that was like, whoa, this is crazy. You can just like watch shit from anywhere if you got the Sling box, and then that doesn't really happen but maybe
And now,
it
yeah,
still
now
does.
like even your cable's built in with all of those streaming services that you just connect right in one place, so you don't need anything third party on top of that. So, but hey, shout out to Sling. That's a great idea.
Yeah. But Dan, to your point with the watching everything everywhere, have you guys like the NBA announced their schedule and it was literally like it looked like it was the most confusing thing in the world of all the places you have to watch games.
Oh yeah,
It used to just be ESPN, TNT, and ABC. It's where you watch your games. Now, Saturday night is not just ABC. Whatever, like after football season, it's like one game. The first game's on ABC. The second game is on Amazon Prime. And then Sunday, there's a game on NBC. And there are 800 networks playing NBA games.
yeah. They
And
didn't
I'm
lose.
just like,
They didn't remove any. They just added.
no, they just added them, but TNT's gone. But they just added a million more. And I just don't like it. I don't need all these broadcast teams. I
Right.
don't need all, like
Yeah.
people were excited because Michael Jordan's going to be a correspondent for NBA on NBC, and I'm like, I don't think that's going to be as good as you think. Just don't.
Well,
But-
Wayne Gretzky is on the TNT crew for NHL, and everybody's like, "That's going to be awesome." And the people talk more about Paul Bissonnette, a guy who played for like 4
Yeah.
seasons, than Wayne Gretzky. Like,
Yeah.
just because you were the best doesn't mean you're going to be entertaining.
He wasn't a good coach. He's not a good broadcaster. Those things are not exclusive. The two together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's like I love Cam Newton more than anyone in this world, and he's a great broadcaster. Drew Brees is a terrible one.
yeah.
Yes.
Drew Brees is a better quarterback than Cam Newton, but my God, when they put him on TV, that was the worst thing that anyone's ever done.
It was
And shout out to him
very
for being
boring.
Just doesn't
shout
work.
out to him for just being like, yeah, I'm not ready for this.
Yeah, you suck, dude.
He could have been like, no, I have a 3-year contract. And then he was like, no, I think I'm gonna go.
like, it's like you're terrible. It's like Jason Garrett is. I enjoy I know some people don't, but I enjoy Jason
Oh,
Garrett.
gosh,
He
dude,
was
he's
on
brutal.
NBC. I enjoyed him, but like as a coach, what are we doing? I don't.
I'd rather
want
watch
you
him
as my
coach. I'd rather watch him coach, honestly. Gosh.
Oh God, but yeah, the cost of NFL and cost of NBA. Oh wait, they have games starting at 8 p.m. on the East Coast. Oh no, 8 p.m. on the West Coast. NBA games this year. So literally, crazy. So 11 p.m. start times for some of the West Coast games
Awesome.
because they're just on everything. Makes
wait.
no sense. None. All right, I got to get this off my chest. Everyone kept saying that college football was starting this week. And I was like, to the point where I was like, wait, am I missing something? Is there a game that like I'm missing here? Because I don't pay attention. I haven't paid attention that much. I know what's going on next weekend. I was like, maybe there's one of these games they snuck in here and I didn't know. So I look and I'm like, no, college football starts next week. Like, I don't understand. There's not one person who didn't live in Iowa or Kansas that was excited about Iowa State, Kansas State, Idaho,
yeah,
UNLV, Kansas, Fresno State,
am I
Western
nobody?
Kentucky, Sam Houston. Yes, Stanford and Hawaii.
Stanford,
Like, what are
Hawaii
we-
was awesome. That game
What are
was
we
awesome.
doing? Stop. What are we doing? We
Week
can't
0.
say that college football started. And here's another thing. I was home doing a bunch of scamming people on the internet stuff this week. So yeah, just recording content from my home with
Classic
products that I use. And so so I was home and when I was like editing stuff, I had like ESPN on because I'm like, college football, let's see what's going on. There was not one you can't say college football starts when no one is talking about the games that are actually going to be played. They're all talking about the teams that are playing next week when college football actually starts. So if you're going to do this and be like, college football's back, whoa, you got to throw one of these games on here. You got to throw Notre Dame in here if you're going to talk about them. You got to throw Texas in here if you're going to talk about them. You got to throw someone in there that you're actually going to talk about. Like, they ranked these two teams literally just because they put them on the first one. No, nobody cares. You had to throw someone on here that you were going to talk about. I watched way more college football live than I probably ever have this week. I just had it on because I was just waiting to see. And it started to get funny to me. And I was like, they're not talking about any of these games. They're just talking about everything that happens next week. They're making people think that something was happening this weekend, and it doesn't happen until next weekend. It's insane. College football did not start. It did not start this week. It starts next week. I'm excited. I'm excited. You're excited, but it didn't start this week. It started next week.
If you don't think that ACC member Stanford going to Hawaii to play Hawaii in a high school football stadium is college football, then you can get the fuck out of my country, Dee. Okay? That was the most college football shit I've ever seen. You know how that game ended? On a last second field goal. So
his favorite.
You could be pissed about field goals, Dee, if that's what this is really about.
Cool.
If that's what this is really about.
23-20. 23-20. Yeah. Awesome game.
Week 0 is not for you casual fans, Dee. Week 0 is for the sickos. Week 0 is for the people who know that Hawaii is playing in a basically manufactured high school football stadium because Aloha Stadium has so many structural issues that they are not legally allowed to play there. That is what week 0 is for, okay? Notre Dame did play in week 0, by the way, 2 years ago. So I guess it counted that year, but not this year. These were two ranked teams.
I don't make the rules.
Iowa State won 11 games last year. Pretty good football team. Kansas State also, I believe, won 9. Pretty good football team, Dee. If you don't like that, that's your problem. But it's real college football played abroad, and I gotta tell you, I've been worshiping all weekend, and I've been having a great time.
They call that Farmageddon. You know that? That doesn't get you fired up. I don't know what was.
Someone told me that on Twitter.
You get to learn fun facts. Did you know that there are more farms in Ireland than there are in either state of Iowa or the state of Kansas, yet the states are bigger than the country Ireland? Isn't that crazy? I learned that because I watched college football. It was entertaining and educational.
That's surprising. Feels like we're a little behind.
This Ireland, also, starting the season in Ireland shit is so stupid. And I don't understand what it does for tourism for Ireland, because every time I watch the game, I'm just like, it looks really wet there.
It rains over 150 days per year in Ireland.
Wet. Y'all just want to be wet. That's what y'all want to do over there. Y'all just want to go somewhere and just be wet.
Well, yeah, it's not growing the game over there. Bad college football game. 80,000 people can we get to visit this country for a weekend? That'll really move the needle. God.
I'll be doing it in 2 years. So
yeah, true.
Oof. You're not gonna take my nieces there, are you?
Well, yeah,
Please don't.
Ironically, Pitt is playing my wife's alma mater, Wisconsin in Ireland.
But that's fine. That's you and your wife. You can do that. Don't take my nieces there. Don't spend the money on my nieces. What my nieces could have a real vacation, taking them to Ireland. Please do not.
They're coming.
Well, then all right. Then I'm gonna plan a trip home, and me and Siobhan will watch all 6 children.
No,
because they won't really be children at that point.
Because
I'll be like old.
You get my wife's brothers went to Wisconsin. The parents are like it's gonna be a whole family.
Oh boy, the caravan. There's nobody here to watch them, Dee.
Again,
they're all abandoning
like adult. Again, that all sounds like adult shit. You said adults. Go spend your money being wet. Don't do that to my nieces. Don't do that to my nieces.
We'll drop all the other nieces and nephews off at our house too. You can watch all them too. You good with like watching like 9
That's
kids?
Cool, because they're older, aren't they? They're older. 2 years later,
the
youngest will be 5.
There are 7 of them currently under the age of 8.
Yeah. Okay.
So math.
That's fine.
So there will be 7 of them under the age of 10.
Yeah, that's fine. That's easy. Because then you have. That's easy. Are you kidding
what you're
me?
saying?
That's so easy.
What you're saying is a little bit cringe right now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh,
that's super. I'm just saying that's super easy. Because like, dude, I got a 7-year-old. That's like you can do whatever the fuck she wants. 2 years from now.
Should they just
2 years. Like that 2 years is crazy. Dude, we're good.
She drives them to the airport.
Just anyways, don't do that to my nieces. Don't make my nieces go. Don't make my nieces who just want to go somewhere fun go to a football game in wet ass Ireland. Don't do that to my nieces.
It's not really about. It's not really about Ireland, Dee. It's because that game's happening in week 0, and you got a problem with it.
In Ireland. It's all Ireland. Just don't do it. Don't take my nieces to wet ass Ireland. All right. Anyways, we gotta move on.
Because if we say wet,
I will not move on.
I'm gonna.
We gotta move on. Week 0. Get rid of it. But that's gonna be another thing that I look at the schedule and be like, Pitt, Wisconsin. Seriously, we're saying we're starting college football season with Pitt, Wisconsin. I'm not. Brother. Yeah, get out of here. All right, Brewers Day. Let's go, Chris. What you sipping on?
Man, it's been like it's 3 weeks in a row. Saturday night, I've been having naked threesomes. So had another one last night. It was a great time. Couldn't recommend having your Saturday any other way.
Nice.
Have you been throwing that tequila in there?
Yeah,
you better start this week. You better start this week, brother. Tell you what.
A big shout out to Eileen's Ice Cream for making me root beer floats yesterday. Because we had an ice cream truck at Search's, not Search's, what's my other kid's name? Mayhem. Her birthday party was yesterday. Her birthday's on Monday, but her birthday party was yesterday. Ice cream truck in the front yard. Big hit, bigger hit than we thought it was going to be. But yeah, so she was making me root beer floats, and then your boy was throwing some whiskey in them, and it was a good time.
Okay,
so get the whiskey root beer floats. That's what I was sipping on this week, boys. So if you have a root beer float, throw some whiskey in there. Throw whiskey in there, baby.
Didi was sharing details about this birthday party with us in our group chat. And like, you didn't share that detail until just now. And I stick to what I said yesterday. I hope everything that you described is at this trip that we are going to. I mean, it sounds like the best party ever. Just, maybe with 30 less kids.
Well, I'm surprised you thought the ice cream truck was just going to be kind of a okay. It wasn't going to be super popular. Like, it was more popular than you thought. Ice cream? You thought?
I don't know.
Children? Like, why did you think? Wow, I can't believe the kids love this stuff.
I don't know,
this
man.
Is awesome.
I don't know. It was just I have no idea, dude. Like, because I was so fixated on the big bounce house / water slide that we had rented, and it was like huge, and I had to put the tarps down, because that's the thing. I was so focused on like not having a mud pit in my backyard. So we had these huge tarps that I put down the other day, and it's because like once we did this 2 years ago, we ended up having like a mud pit on one side of our yard, and it was a mess, and the kids didn't care, of course, but like everybody was disgusting, and I was like so focused on that for the past like week that I didn't think about what was going on in the front of the house. And then because like, I think we need more cake. Did we need more cake? No, we did not need more cake. We just needed ice cream. It was great.
Ice cream truck.
Yeah, and she was but shouts to Eileen's Ice Cream. Eileen was going ham yesterday, making banana splits and everything. It was freaking fire. So yeah, there you go. Root beer floats with whiskey, baby. Get it.
All right. No easy transition out of that. Back to beer, I guess. Had a beer yesterday from a brewery that is in Indiana, PA.
Oh,
right, a little outside of Pittsburgh, a little bit of ways east of Pittsburgh. Levity Brewing. Pretty good name, reputation. You just can't find it super often around these parts. But listen. We have all acknowledged at this point, it's the beginning of football season. And so why not cap off what is the end of baseball season with a beer called Baseball Skies? And that's what it was, a beer called Baseball Skies. And they teamed up with Chris. This might ring a bell to you. Former friends of the Chris and Dan podcast, the Altoona Curve. They've teamed up with the minor league affiliate of the Pirates, the Altoona Curve, to name Baseball Skies, which is a Kolsch with a little bit of hint of lime. And it was just delightfully refreshing. Really, really good. Chris,
I had a Kolsch in a while.
Dude, love a Kolsch. I'm Kolsching it up over here.
Why not?
Let me tell you about it. It's better than, it gives you a little more, in my opinion, there's a little more body than a Pilsner.
Yeah.
But it's still very, very light. There's just a little more flavor there, and I like that. And just a touch of lime, I thought, ooh, 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 it's a lovely summer night. Let's do a little twist of lime in our baseball skies, and it was delicious. It was delicious. It was dope.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Love that. Hey, you can go all the way out there in India. Indiana's out there. Indiana's out there.
It's out there.
You gotta enjoy yourself a nice little Kolsch. I like that.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Shout out to the Altoona Curve. Love you. Love those guys.
And that's Brews Day. Let us know what you're sipping on at Brunch Breakdown. All right, let's get into it. Main menu. I want your football hot takes. Christopher, Mr. Ireland, let's go. Hottest football take 2025-26. Let's go.
Well, I didn't need to put my love of week 0 on my list here. Thankfully, we covered that with Didi. The hot take that I have, I don't really have a lot of hot takes for football. The one that I came back on is actually centered around me. And I want to be honest here because I could.
Oh, I can't
Nothing
wait.
like a football hot take centered around somebody who never played
He's like,
football.
I don't really have a hot take, but I want to talk about me.
Like,
Can we do that instead?
cool. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Cool. Thanks for following the menu.
it's my podcast. Okay.
What do you got? What do you got? Can't wait to hear.
No, this is about the Steelers and me. I could. I don't even like saying it. I could very well see myself by the end of the season being a huge Aaron Rodgers fan. I don't want to forecast. I mean, I'm kind of forecasting it. I don't know how good the Steelers are going to be. I really I don't think my opinion on them has changed all that much. I think they're still like the same kind of like 9-win, just make the playoffs, lose in the first round football team they've been for the last 7 years. But man, there's something in this town when you throw the black and gold on, your credibility just goes up like a solid 25%. And he hasn't. Here's the thing: since training camp has started, the dude has said virtually nothing. He's said virtually nothing. Okay, he hasn't played in a preseason game, so I have nothing to like hate on, right? And the only stuff that has come out, of course, because it's the preseason, has been like how he's coaching his players up, how he's like telling people the right way to conduct them, all this stuff. Like you're just hearing like all of a sudden Aaron Rodgers got to Pittsburgh and now the Steeler way has been reinvigorated. And I'm like, all right, well, so now if he wins 4 or 5 games to start the year, including like beating the Jets and beating the Packers, I'm going to be all in on him. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know what else to tell you. I as much as I dislike like his general aura, everything that I've witnessed as a person from him in Green Bay and then going over to New York, haven't been a big fan of it. The Jeopardy thing, cringe, if I may. I gotta stop saying it. Now I'm gonna work this into my vernacular, and that's not gonna be good. But you know, Brett Favre did this thing where he went from Green Bay to the Jets, and it like kind of didn't work, and then he went to Minnesota. And they won like 12 games and played in the NFC Championship. And I'm just saying, like, I could see it. I could see it. If he does, man, I'm gonna be so in. I'm gonna be so in. So that's my hot take. Is like my hot take is basically there's a high probability I could be a complete hypocrite in 3 months from now.
I can't wait until Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers are 4-0, and then I wake up Monday morning and there's a Chris Gates fitness post that was from 3 hours ago, and he's like, as a dad of 3, I understand kids get sick. Vaccines, they're not it. So I took my kids out of school. I'm homeschooling them now. And, you know, chicken pox, it's normal. Back in the 40s, they used to get chicken pox all the time. We're having a chicken pox party tonight. That's what you should do right now. Go to chrisgatesfitness.com and you can join our chicken pox party because we're not about vaccines, baby. Yeah, it's like,
I like that.
he's like, me and my wife, we end the night with a little ayahuasca. That's what we do.
I'm gonna be telling everybody the healing and wellness benefits of darkness retreats. Like I'm gonna be
Yep.
telling the world about it.
Yeah. Gonna be in.
Like,
You
this
know?
used to be my gym, but I realized I didn't need it anymore. So now
Yeah.
it's just a dark room.
Now it's my dojo.
Yeah, I just think I've been able to detach myself from the personal lives of Pittsburgh Steelers quarterbacks before, and I know I can do it again.
Yeah. Like there are instances where Miles Killebrew, he's not a household name. He's one of the best special teams players in the NFL, right? He's been a Pittsburgh Steeler for a while. Like, he's a piece of shit human being. Confirmed. Okay? But he's going to make a tackle this season, and I'm going to be like, oh, hell yeah, brother Miles, that's my dude. That's my dude. Like, it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. And you're right. Like, Aaron, he's said virtually nothing, like you said. The only thing he has said is, like, he loves Mike Tomlin more than Mike Tomlin loves Mike Tomlin. And, like, this city is eating that up, me included. Give me some more of that. He's fallen back in love with the love of the game because of Mike Tomlin. They love just having chats together. And, like, as good as this is for Aaron, might be better for Coach T. Might be better for Coach T if we think about it. We haven't really thought about the other side of the coin, but you're right, Chris. People around here were not thrilled, ourselves included, with this signing, but just like saying the right things, doing the right things, right? Now he's going all this. I learned a lot from Brett Favre and what to do, what not to do. It was like, dude, you hated that guy. You still hate that guy, but now you're talking nice. Who's this dude? But it's going to be a wild ride. I'm ready.
My God.
I'll tell you, I'll finish with this. The exact moment I knew that, like, this is the trajectory I'm headed down is after the last preseason game. Aaron Rodgers was like apparently lighting up the offensive line because they weren't helping their teammates up off the ground after the end of a play. I'm like, Dermontti Dawson did that every time Mark Bruner fell down, or every time Jerome Bettis fell. Like,
he's always there.
That's my Steelers shit right there. So, yeah, I mean, I know that was the moment. That was the moment. And hey, oh, by the way, Didi, you wouldn't get moments like that if you didn't watch preseason NFL football. So, just saying. Can I also hot take? Didi's gonna have this expression once a week.
When you start talking about this stupid shit, like, oh, he was getting into the offensive line, raw. Like, I hate raw football. Like, I can't stand that shit so much. It's like nothing annoys me more. If you want to talk about any people that I hate in the history of the NFL, it's anyone who's a raw guy. Like the whole Watt family. Hate them all. Can't stand them. I'm sure they're great people. Hey, I love the tag show that they had on Fox. I thought ultimate like whatever freeze tag or whatever the fuck that shit was called. Hosted by the Watt family. Enjoyable. Anything that has to do with them on the football field, I'm out. I'm out on all of it.
Yeah, Browns could use a little rah up there.
No, but I did buy some. They did do a collab with MGK. And that's the first time I've ever wanted to buy Cleveland Browns merch, and I bought some. Yeah, colors look pretty fire. It's like black and pink and some other stuff. It's pretty dope.
Oh, yeah. Not brown at all.
No
brown, no orange.
Who wants to buy those colors? Who wants to buy those colors? Nobody. I feel that way about basically every team that I root for. I'm like, I don't like the like the WVU stuff that I have, except for this hoodie that my parents bought me like last year was black. Like, everything that I have with the teams, except for like I guess Penguins and Pirates, the only colors that I like. But like blue and yellow, blue and gold, I don't like those colors together. They don't work. Like, yep,
they
don't work
together.
He's clearly trying to insult you, and I don't think he's right. I think you look great.
I'm not trying to insult you. I'm a WVU fan. They have the same colors.
Right. I don't think WVU's colors are bad. That's the one thing we can agree on. The colors are not bad.
Well,
that's it.
Look what you're wearing.
But I'm glad, like, you think that as a Browns fan, because I'm like,